2012, we've decided to revisit the roll scale application, which allows you to take a roll of cloth and measure the density and the amount of fabric on that roll. So to start off, you take your roll of cloth and you put it on your cloth scale. And I happen to know that the core is already 2 pounds, so that's something you have to figure out later on. If you don't already know the core weight, you have to start off by knowing your core weight. So once you got it on your scale, you have to take a sample of the fabric, the entire width of the roll. So to do that, we're going to use the electronic scissors, which we're including in the kit. And you're going to cut a length of the fabric down the entire length of the roll. As you see, it's pretty quick with the electronic scissors. That's why we like to include them. So now that I have the length of my fabric, you're going to fold it in half and then fold it in half again. And to do that, or by doing that, you're going to get 4 samples, which we're going to cut on the manual sample cutter. I've already cut my samples, which are right here. So you take your 4 samples. The reason why we're doing 4 is because it's a thicker fabric. The standard is 8. But on thicker fabrics you can do 4. On thinner fabrics you might want to do 8. But really you can do how many ever samples you want, as long as you keep it within the guidelines of the mathematics. So once you have your 4 samples, you're going to put those on your scale. You also have to know the length or the width of the roll. And to do that, we're going to use just a regular tape measure. Just measure the length of it. And it's about 56 inches long. So knowing that, you're going to type your 56 inches along with the core weight we talked about originally into the system. You dictate how many samples we did, which we did 4. And you need to know the diameter of the blade, which on this blade it's 2.6974. That is a very important thing to note. Once you've done that, the blade diameter is not really going to change as long as you're using the same cutter. So you get it all on there, take your scanner, you find the tag on your roll, which is over here, you scan it in, so now you know what your product is, and you just hit start. And by hitting start, it's going to print off a label, and on here it tells me I've got 12.6 yards of fabric at 11.76 ounces per square yard. So once you have your label, you can apply it to the roll, then you know how much fabric you have and what the density of the fabric on that roll is. Again, like I was saying, this is our new roll cloth scale application. It is totally mobile, battery powered. They run for about a week in your average application before you can plug it up to the wall and charge it back up. Thank you very much.